watching Monty TV. I'm Jackie Karsh, sitting down now with Taft Kortus. He is the partner and technology leader at professional service firm Moss Adams. Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
What can an entrepreneur expect from someone like you? What can you offer them?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times entrepreneurs, maybe it's their first time starting and running a company. The thing that we have is we specialize in working with kind of emerging and growth stage technology companies. So we've been down that path, hundreds, even thousands of times before. So we kind of know a lot of the pitfalls and a lot of the opportunities that those companies are going to face as they go from, day one to year 10. And so our goal is to bring that experience and that expertise to them so that they don't have to learn on their own and they can learn from other people's mistakes and other people's successes.
I don't know too many entrepreneurs who are thinking about maybe some of the services that you offer. They're kind of unilaterally focused on getting their product launched. Why should they be focusing on some of the services that you do offer?
Yeah, I mean, you bring up a good point. Most entrepreneurs are focused on acquiring customers, growing revenue, building their team, and developing their own internal product. But there's a lot of these outside forces that companies have to deal with, whether it's the regulatory environment, whether it's getting ready to buy or sell a company, whether it's building up their own internal IT infrastructure to be able to handle the amount of data that they collect and the reporting they have to deal with. And so, companies, that's what we want the entrepreneurs to do. We want them to be able to focus on their business, and then we can help them deal with all of the other low ROI but necessary evils that companies need to deal with.
When is the point at which an entrepreneur says, hey, I need to call Moss Adams?
A lot of times it's when they bring in their first institutional round, kind of the institutional seed round or their A round. So then they're kind of increasing the professionalism of the company. And then you have outside investors, so you kind of are taking on a little more of a responsibility. And so to deal with some of the things that need to be dealt with. And so we generally get involved then, and then we just grow with them because we've kind of built our suite of services and our advisory teams really around those things that those companies need as they grow. And that can be whether they expand domestically, they expand around the globe, or they have acquire new subsidiaries or grow their business. And so we kind of have built our team to augment the needs of those companies.
Do you see a shift in the types of companies that are approaching you for services?
There's always a new buzzword around or a new innovation that's taking place, and so a lot of the money chases those new ideas. But blockchain is going to disrupt a lot of even traditional industries, and so I think people are trying to figure that out right now, whether it's healthcare, finance, and the banking system. So we're seeing a lot of innovation around the blockchain in that respect.
Have you learned anything at the Montgomery Summit that you're going to take back with you to Moss Adams?
I think the amount of capital that's out there that's waiting to be put to work still continues to amaze me, just given you can read the media and read about some doom and gloom in the financial markets and where the economy's going, but everybody at this conference is very bullish on investing in technology companies and the growth that's available there. So it'll be interesting to see if we can keep that optimism despite some of the pessimism that's out in the markets.